Well, it finally happened. I finally had someone in chat that assumed that I was AI. Here's the problem. I actually can't 100% blame them for this. Here's what I do. I build custom live streaming solutions. Been doing it for years. I make virtual puppets. I make games that chat can play. I make stuff for ads, stuff for you guys, for the audience. I make my own 3D art. I write my own code. And if I need something faster than that, I'll just buy one on a marketplace because someone else put the time in. And I feel like if AI is involved in any way, it just kind of tarnishes it. But this time, I did want to use AI. I wanted to make it suffer. The goal was to let everyone kill ChatGPT. I hooked up a local large language model as a server in my studio on a laptop and let it use text to be able to control a character. But the second I opened up the server console, that's when I lost the chatter. This is coming at a time where you can kind of get away with whatever you want to do with AI as long as you're really quiet about it. I think, for example, left-wing darling Hank Green is vibe coding a NASA fan website right now. And no one seems to mind this, but it's mostly because he just isn't using the word vibe coding. AI images, at this point, a lot of them just look like stock images. As long as you don't say where you got them, you can pretend that you just have a stock image on your hand, you can put it on your website, no big deal. I have friends that are automating all of their admin work with OpenClaw, and everyone and their mom wants to tell me about the app that they asked Claude Code to one-shot for them while they're on the toilet. I don't know if this is just me. When I find out something is AI, suddenly I don't care. I lose trust. I lose trust if it's bad or if it's good. I haven't checked out Hank's NASA website. Cool, this would appeal to me. I'd be interested in this. But he did mention Claude Code in the video, and then the concept of Claude Code just makes me feel tired all the time. If I see an image or a video these days, I kind of don't give a shit until someone posts like a news clipping in the comments. And even then, I wonder if that's real. Is OpenClaw running your Gmail? If that's the case, like I really don't want to email you. That's a stranger. Actually, that is stranger than a stranger. That's the kind of line you can only write. So I've covered this subject before, but I really don't think you should let AI write for you. I don't really think that you should let an AI do like basically anything in your work. Anytime it comes up, anytime someone asks, and the answer is actually AI, your options are to lie or to tell me the truth, which is that you're abdicating direct responsibility for something in your life, and in the best case scenario, you're checking in on it later after letting a robot do it. It's like having an employee that has no common sense and no accountability. The only thing AI works great for is deceit. I think that, look, this is gonna be the default understanding of this technology for decades. AI scams, AI deepfakes, AI artificial RAM scarcity, stolen creative work, pixel laundering, that's the legacy. If you tell me that you really figure out a method, you found a simple ethical way to implement AI into your workflow, great. I understand this technology well enough to know that that actually may be possible, but I'm not really sure why I should believe you. If you say, AI should liberate creative people and eliminate the boring work, it should work for humanity, not the other way around, it's hard to argue with that. And I'm looking at you, blue sky developers here. The problem is that that's exactly what all the people who are abusing people's trust with it are saying. They're saying the same thing. All right, here's my little attempt at trying to justify my own little thing. I think AI is really good for interpreting arbitrary text as controlled user input. Now, what does that mean? Essentially, interpreting voice commands or written text as commands. Letting a little guy inside be like, oh, he said pull the lever, so let me pull lever.exe. When we're doing this, we're not generating words. We're not prompting images. I'm talking about Alexa here. I'm talking about Siri. When I make a little robot and let an AI control the little robot's body, that's just like a silly idea. That's not like taking anybody's job. That's not using stolen art. That's not even generating code. That's just a weird little goober pulling levers. But if I don't explain it very well, it's going to erode trust. So, to the chatter whose trust I eroded, I clearly dipped my toe ever so slightly into the sludge, and I understand why you'd think that my whole leg was kind of stinky. I understand why you thought I had the stanky leg in the worst way possible. But disrespect my art like that again, and I will catapult you into the sun. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go 3D model a catapult. I guess stay kind and keep making stuff.